Hey, what is up, Strongside Nation? Look, I'm so fired up for you to be getting this email. If you're getting this email, if you're watching this video, that means that you are signed up for MURPH 2020. Oh yeah. Hey, look, we've been saying this all along. It might look different than years past. We're running heats and stuff like that. But bro, it ain't gonna feel any different, all right? Look, really the only change that we're making is instead of going from one big old heat, we're going to heats of 20. Great, you just got some VIP space. Look, this might be your 5th, 6th, 10th MURPH. It might be your first one. I just want you to be fired up for it. Look, I got my little post-it note of things I gotta go over here with you. And I want you to read through the email. I want you to get some good content, but I also wanna make sure that you are well taken care of. So look, a couple tips and stuff for you. Number one, plan for it to be long, okay? You need to plan on 90 minutes. There's a good chance that you're gonna be done in about an hour, 70 minutes, 75 minutes, whatever. But I would plan on 90 minutes, meaning don't schedule your kid's birthday party 60 minutes after you start. It just ain't gonna work out, all right? I would just plan on 90 minutes so you're all good, okay? When you show up, we're gonna have the whole room organized for you. We're gonna send you guys off in heat at your start time, okay? So I'm gonna call you down 10 minutes before the 7 a.m. heat, 10 minutes before the 8 a.m. heat, so on and so forth. I will go over the run course with you. We'll explain everything to you, but we are starting right on time, so don't be late. Don't be late, all right? But we'll start right on time. During your wait time, show up as early as you want, okay? Stretch out, hang out, get all ready. We will have donuts. We got donuts ready to rock and roll for you. We're gonna have several coolers here that have waters and Gatorades that are all available to you. Keep fresh. Like I said, 90 minutes, right? Okay, hey, let's talk about them hands. All right, so your hands probably gonna rip, okay? And we don't want that to happen. I want you to fight for as long as you can to keep that from happening. If your hands start to rip on the pull-ups, live to fight another day. I'm telling you, just live to fight another day. It's not worth it. So you can change to your ring rows or something like that. Be very, very cautious of your hands. With that being said, I would not chalk super frequently. I would space out the chalking. Too much chalk actually creates the opposite of what you're trying to do, and it makes it slippery and it's not fun. So there's that. And let's see, what else on my note here? All right, breaking it up in strategy. Here's the biggest thing. Here's what we're getting a lot of. Okay, here's the rules. You have to run a mile in the beginning and you have to run a mile at the end. That's it. The middle, you can do however you want. The 100 pull-ups, the 200 push-ups, the 300 squats, you can do that however you want. Now, some people will go unpartitioned, which is where you do all 100 pull-ups, followed by all 200 push-ups, followed by all 300 squats. That is a way to do that. Most people don't do that. Most people partition the middle. They will do something like this. They'll do 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 squats, 20 rounds. You could do that. Some people do 2 pull-ups. What is it? Two pull-ups, 4 push-ups, 6 squats, like 50 rounds, and then there's 1 pull-up, 2 push-ups, 3 squats, 100 rounds. You can break the thing up. I would not suggest going really, really big though. So I would not do 20 pull-ups, 50 push-ups, 75 squats per round. That's just too many. I would keep the round short and I would just keep turning and burning with it, okay? You can grab some poker chips that are over here on this thing over here. Keep track of your rounds with cards. You can get one of our small dry erase boards and keep track of whatever you need. But you can go unpartitioned where you do it all before going to the next thing. You don't have to do that. You can break up the middle. The only thing that you have to do is run a mile at the beginning and run a mile at the end. Now, that brings me into scaling. Okay, number one, we will have some rowers down, okay? If you cannot run, not, I don't wanna run, I don't like running, okay? Watch the video in this email. Let me just remind you why you're doing it, okay? We're all gonna suck through this together, all right? But if you physically cannot run, it is a 2,000 meter row. 2,000 meter row, okay? So you row 2,000 at the beginning, you row 2,000 at the end. We'll have 2 or 3 rowers down per heat for you to be able to use, okay? On the rest of the workout, when you scale it, I just want you to have something that you can stay linear with. You don't want to be changing all around in the workout. It really decreases the value and the intensity of the workout. So if you're going to do pull-ups, try to do pull-ups the whole time. If you're going to do banded pull-ups, you can do banded pull-ups. Just do them the whole time. If you're going to do ring rows, Do ring rows the whole time. Try to stay with the same thing the whole time on that pull-up deal, okay? Now, if you gotta change, you gotta change, but really, really try not to. Try to stick with pull-ups, banded pull-ups, or ring rows. Keep it simple. No jumping pull-ups or anything like that. They just move too quick. You want something where you're having to move your body. I would be conservative on the bands that you use. And by conservative, I don't mean like don't use a lot. I mean, yeah, you probably should grab another band, okay? It's gonna get a lot. You're gonna be very tired and you're gonna do 100. So there's that, okay? Just be mindful of that. I would help yourself out a little bit more. The push-ups, you can do the push-ups on your toes, on your knees, or a hand release push-up. Just stay true to the integrity of your movement. You know, shoulders all the way down, under your elbows, and walk out up top. No bro reps or halvesy push-ups, okay? Just however you gotta do it. On your toes, on your knees, hand release. Look, we're all here to be our best self. You just do you. Just maintain the integrity of your movement. Same thing with your squat. All the way down, or if you're working on that squat depth, then just as low as you can go, and then back up, okay? So there's that. If you guys have attended in years past, you've noticed that we've taped off the room. Well, in years past, we had 110 people going at one time. So that's not happening right now. The room's not going to be taped off. It's just going to be open and organized. You have your coolers available for you guys to grab stuff and all that. So you're going to have a lot more room to do you and do the workout that you want. But scaling is strongly encouraged, okay? We want you to feel good. We want you to feel solid. It's most important that you get through this thing and you feel great about it, which you need to remember that you are doing this, okay? Just because you scale something doesn't mean you're any less of a person. It doesn't mean that you didn't do the workout as hard. You need to get that out of your head, okay? Look, you're a winner. You're a rock star. You're doing way more than most people if you want to compare that stuff to other people. And who you're comparing yourself to is such a small group of people, okay? You're amazing. I love you. We all love you. Walk the mile. Do your hand release push-ups. Do ring rows. Who cares, dude? Trust me, we're all dying, okay? And we're all hurting. Now, with that being said, if you're wearing a vest, okay, so watch the video, read, about Michael Murphy, stuff like that. He used to do this before every deployment. So a lot of people wear a vest because, gear weighs about 20 pounds. So you put on a 20-pound vest. Go get it. Love it. Crush it. There is one rule with the vest, and we've always had this rule, that it does not come off until you're done with the workout. So if you put it on and you go running and you come in and you start doing pull-ups and that sucker's it's sitting on your lungs and you don't feel good, you're like, oh man, sorry, that's what you signed up for. You signed up for it to be that hard. You signed up for it to get hot. Don't worry, we're gonna have these fans at 100%, don't worry, all right? But that's what that is. You gotta put the vest on if you're wearing it and you rock it the whole workout, okay? And then, I think that's all I got. Look, I'm excited for you. Show up early, warm up, make sure you're ready to go start on time for your heat. I will brief the mile. I'll go over everything with you. I'll get you set. I'm doing the 11 a.m. heat with everybody. Ashley's gonna go at 7, so she'll be starting that thing off with everybody. I'll be closing out the day at 11. Dude, we got all hands on deck for this thing. We're not leaving. I will not leave until everybody's done, okay? Don't you dare worry about how long it's gonna take you. You're a winner. Let's rock and roll.